Hello, and welcome back to the Gaming Guild. Alex here with some more Jurassic World Evolution. Last time we finished off Isla Muerta. Got a 5-star rating on it. All the missions are complete. All of our reputation goals have been met. So it is time to go to a new island. We have a few fossils ready to go. So see the price here, a little over 500,000. I will be utilizing this money for just getting a little bit of extra spending money early on. We're also going to send a team out. Doesn't matter too much where. Let's just do UK. So that just saved us another chunk of money because when we get to the next island, this team is going to be done and coming back. And it will come to our other island. And then we don't have any researches we need to do right now. So that's all set. So let's head over to our next island, Isla Muerta. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of talking once we get there from the NPCs. I'm going to be running around though. There's going to be
prehistoric creatures weren't enough to contend with. On this next island, Isla Muerta, you may have some meteorological events. You know, storms, extreme weather, that kind of thing from time to time.
So I have to go to Ranger Station here
this island can be a little temperamental.
and manually
First thing
drive.
you're gonna do is fix any damage this storm has caused. You should use a ranger team to get the park operational again. Oh, and don't forget to close any emergency shelters when it's safe to do so. Guests won't spend their hard-earned dollars huddled in a bunker underground, will they?
That must have been quite the storm. And it seems that bad weather is often a precursor to bad behavior from the dinosaurs. If you believe that everything is connected, the so-called butterfly effect, and I do believe it, by the way, then one small change is all it takes to create a series of toppling dominoes leading to rampaging dinosaurs. And they don't make a butterfly net big enough to stop them.
So yeah, so I started with this place already being a little damaged from the storm. We're still in the middle of the storm. That red hurricane symbol on the top left there just indicates that we're in the middle of the storm. Once that's passed, I can open up my emergency shelters and let people start going back into the park. Power was out, so this last substation that I made here is powering the ranger station, so I couldn't even go to assign tasks. I had to go drive the vehicle manually. So it looks like the storm's over. Alright, now this park is a little bit more set up. You see there's some viewing galleries already, kind of some natural holding pens. These pens though are actually a little on the small side. Kind of dealing with a steep hill on this back side here. That's actually going to make it difficult to make any more buildings down here. So I want to do a little bit of adjustment. Let's go like that. Let's come down here to there. And then, let's see, clear that up. So that's just going to give me some more space. Some of the dinosaurs that I'm going to get don't like how small this place is to begin with. So I just want to, let's see, just make this a little bit bigger. Then I'm not dealing with unhappy dinosaurs and trying to adjust it later once they're already inside. And then the last thing, I'm going to take out this middle part, which really didn't serve any purpose. Just go like that. And let's throw in a gate right there. And sure. So basically I don't need two hatcheries. What I'll do, kind of like in my last island, I'll breed all the dinosaurs here and then open this up and let them come into the other paddock. And then once I'm done, close the gate and do a new set over here. Let's see. Let's start with a couple Struthiomimuses. Ooh, actually, let's get the success rates up. I don't know if I needed to do that before or if it will still work. Guess we'll see. But Struthiomimuses are pretty cheap, so I can afford to make them pretty early on. And I know they're going to just start bringing in money right away, kind of offset the cost of this power station. But yeah, storms kind of suck. So if you remember last time, we got this storm. Let's see, where is it? Storm defense station. And you see it kind of creates a blue area, and we already have one here protecting our monorail coming in and the power station. But we want to go ahead and put another one in here. Let's go like that. And I need a substation. Oh, so close. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build that there. Put this road back in. I see. Let's do another substation right here. So you can see I kind of have a border right here, so I'll just put it right up against that. Okay.
Security isn't always clean or easy, but it is always necessary. So look this contract over.
Make a couple more Struthies. And we want to make sure they have some food.
See the hill, take the hill, huh? Keep it up.
I couldn't think of anyone else I'd rather offer this contract to than you. Hmm? That's no lie. It's not really the truth either, but whatever.
So one of the things I want to get first is the fossil center. If you remember, we have 5 fossils saved up, worth just over 500,000. So this building is going to pay for itself just in the fossils that I'm going to be able to sell as soon as it's built. So let's get that going.
That was some amazing work. You have my thanks.
We are pleased to welcome you to the
Now we're also going to want a expedition center, so it's going to be one of those built. And a research center. The reason this is being difficult is because it's a hill right here. Go like that. I'm maxed out on power already. Let's see. That ate through quite a bit of power, or quite a bit of money. But let's go ahead and sell these off. Okay, that gave us a nice chunk. I think while I didn't have any expedition centers active, my survey team stopped. So they'll be back soon. And then you can see with the new island, I have 17 new things to research, just kind of all over the place. New fossil, some new genetics, two new diseases to research, some new building upgrades. Pretty good stuff. Success rate 2. That's a really good one because that gives me plus 20%. So if I put all 3 onto a hatchery, I can get plus 60%. That will really help out a lot. New building, the monorail, I can unlock at 2 million. Enclosure stuff, I can get heavy steel fences now. Viewing platform, which is also pretty expensive. And then global operations. Let's see, I don't know. Decrease the cost of building construction by 10%. So this one's going to be expensive, but I can go to the other island and get this started. They'll just make everything 10% cheaper. Probably should have done that already. But I was kind of dragging my feet. Ooh, sell that. Extract DNA. So everything's good for a minute. Let's head back to our other island. All right, so back here, now we can go in and actually just pay for stuff in here because I have almost 22 million here. So let's go ahead and buy improved construction, and that's going to take a little bit. And then let's go to our expedition map, and we're going to send out the research or the dig team again. So using this island to pay for that. And that's it. Now we can head back to the other island. So now I have that improved construction going. My dig team is out. Whatever the dig team brings back, I can sell or extract DNA. Yeah, I do have a bit of a profit right now. Expenses of having 2 whatever they're called, power plants going at once, is offsetting a lot of the Struthiomimus cost. because that's all the revenue we're getting right now is just ticket sales. Let's see. Grab another contract.
Contracts make the world go round.
Hey.
Or was that money?
So contracts are pretty nice early on because they'll do simple things like, hey, build fast
The more buildings
food,
we have, the more chance to increase our revenue.
which we'd want to do anyways. I actually kind of was making this spot just for it. Let's see. Oh, it fits like a glove.
We can always use a few more resources. Here's our chance to earn some.
At first, I got into this because it was my job. But then I saw what we do here. It's a kind of magic. The value of these animals is so much more than just financial.
Let's see, how much this... I'm going to go ahead and buy it on this island just to save me a trip over. By the time this gets back, I should be ready to go research something else. I'm actually negative profits. Huh, my ticket sales depleted a bunch. Seems weird that I add fast food and my ticket sales plummet. 'Cause yeah, that has a really good view of everything. Right, let's get... See, I have a pretty limited amount of money, so I could get a couple Triceratops to throw in there. Their rating's 54, which is pretty good. Hyongosaurus is 52. Edmontosaurus is 28. Dracorexes are a little difficult early on. I'd rather save those for later, if at all on this island. But let's just go ahead and do a couple Triceratops. We can afford 2 of them. And they'll keep each other happy that way. Another thing about storms on this island is it will make the dinosaurs' comfort level go down. When that happens, they'll try to escape their enclosures. Like if you see Struthiomimus, their comfort level can get really far down. Usually it will end up somewhere in, 90 to 80%, maybe a little bit less if they're a sensitive animal. But because, once they're in this red zone, then they'll try to escape or break down a fence or something like that. So, Struthiomimus isn't really a worry for me. Triceratops is going to be a little bit more finicky. But it's the carnivores that are actually going to be dangerous because they'll get stressed out pretty quickly and then just decide they want to escape. Like that. Research team is available. Expedition team is available. That's working. I'm going to go ahead and do at least one more trip to the other island. Research center. Feedery supply 20% cheaper. Ticket sale profits. So I'll spend 4 million here and it raises my profits by 5% globally, so all my islands. So that's actually really nice. And then we'll do another expedition. Another Proceratosaurus. Oh yeah. So when I got to the second island with the second expedition center, I unlocked some more locations to go dig. So Dilophosaurus, Velociraptor, Sinoceratops. Actually, I think Sinoceratops was already unlocked. Ankylosauruses, Corythosaurus.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. You and I make
Yeah.
a heck of a team.
So a good number of new dinosaurs are now available to me for digging up. Go ahead and head on back since we bought that stuff. Alright. And then once this is purchased, that will just raise my profits a bit, and that will help out. Triceratops is done. Let's go. I don't know too many Greek letters actually.
I think we can call this one a success, don't you? Well done. Well done indeed. Here's a reward for you. It's for your exceptional work on Isla Muerta.
Nice, I already got high enough that I got iguanodons unlocked. I want to take a security next because I want to keep
We've
these
some work you
even.
might be interested in.
We need to keep looking for other dinosaurs we may be able to domesticate. Well, more accurately, put on the road to domestication. The way we'll be able to control them is by letting them control themselves, their natural hierarchy. That means we need more samples. This expedition can help.
I was hoping I'd get another contract to put a gift shop in, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that. So let's go ahead. What's this one? And let's throw in some restrooms. That's already gone. Okay, dispense once. And let's cut this down to 8 minutes.
I'm always looking for ways to improve security around here, and I think this new contract could help with that very thing.
I'm going to skip this for now. I'm just not ready for a carnivore. It would sit there for a little bit too long. Let's go ahead and open this up. Actually, I'm going to turn this off. Oh, it's too expensive. Alright. My profit's pretty high with per minute. So I'll just sit here and wait a minute, which should be fine. I want my dinosaurs to get a little hungry so that way when I put the feeder down, they all run over there. I am using a new microphone. Got a new microphone over Christmas and trying it out, so still getting used to it. I know if I turn my head a certain way, it might be a little bit louder. If I turn it the other way, it's a little softer. but hopefully the overall quality is better than before, when I was just using a headset. Okay, so that's set.
From where I'm standing, that's job done.
So they should all be heading over for food pretty soon. No more extras. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop with the Proceratosaurus because I don't even know if I'll actually raise any. I just like completing genomes. So let's head to Mongolia and get our first Velociraptor gene. Because I know for sure we're going to need Velociraptors on this island. It's part of the security. I believe it's the security. It might be the entertainment main mission for this island. Let's see, building upgrades. Improved output would be nice. I don't really need to decrease the cost of legal fees because I should just say for the most part, I never let my dinosaurs get free. So I'm not too worried about that. And then, this one doesn't really help me too much because I never tried to have a lower viability than a guarantee. Let's see. Triceratops. Still looking for food. Right, there he goes. He's roaming, but he should be roaming in that direction. Because he'll want to stay close to others of his kind. He's just not moving as quickly. Gravy. Don't do it. Although that did stop Fee. Fine. I think it's Fee. Okay, open that back up. He's not too hungry yet. Sausage. Where are you going? You guys think you're gonna get out of there, but no, I want you in that paddock. If he's gonna take a nap. Ooh, Velociraptor. This is just a database. It's like information about everything. I get just tons of new things all the time. I don't really want to bog down the playthrough by just reading through all of those. Maybe I'll do a special episode later that's just like half an hour long of me going through them. Now I should be due any minute for a storm. I do have pretty good coverage.
Storm defense stations help protect your park's structure against storm damage. Useful, huh?
Let's open this up and see if Fee will take the bait. I don't have an ACU center yet, the animal containment unit or animal control unit, which gives me the helicopter and the ability to tranquilize and move dinosaurs. So I'm kind of
Looks like there's another
relying
contract that
on
might be worth your attention.
the animals moving on their own. Facility rating. I keep on hitting escape to try to get to this menu, and it
occasionally
doesn't
concessions
work.
need to be made in other areas. Visitors, for example.
Dinosaur visibility, transport rating. Yeah, the transport's going to be low. Surprised how low of a facility rating I'm getting.
Now this contract could really help us both out.
The only thing is, right now, there's no storm defense station for this building and any other buildings that I might make back here. So I want to I'm going to go right there with this. It's kind of annoying, the building that they do put in to begin with, for the ranger station, is just crooked and doesn't really line up anything right here other than, you know, a restroom. Let's see, what other buildings can I put in? Could increase shopping a bit. Food or drink. Let's see, let's get almost due for more dinosaurs. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the other island for just a second. Alright. Let's get building upgrades. I'm gonna do the improved output. That will help just get a little bit more out of my power stations. And then don't have anything for these. Expedition.
Take the contract. I have a feeling it'll be worth it in the long run. For
Send out another Velociraptor and head back. Alright, gonna let my money get up a little bit more. And then let's hatch a couple Yungosauruses. The different variety bonus will help more than just, you know, a couple more Triceratopses. Checking to see what I have on it. As I unlock new genes or just upgrade the ones that I already have, sometimes, you know, I'll be, you know, using skin toughness 2.0, and then something else will go from 1.0 to 2.0, and it might be a little bit better of a rating bonus or something like that. So I just want to periodically check that, make sure I'm making the most efficient dinosaurs, I guess you could say. Just because the game relies so heavily on the rating of animals, that I really want to try to have that as high as possible. Let's do a security.
This contract has just come in.
Nope. I am not going to assist in combat. So something on here I can see at 3-star ratings for the entire island. I'll unlock the next island. If I get a 5-star rating, I'll get a second dig team. If I get a 4-star rating, so it's just progressive, I'll unlock Isla Muerta East, which is a secret side mission that Dr. Wu has me go take care of. And it kind of gives me like some different buildings. It gives me like the secret expedition center and a secret research center that don't count towards my actual number of buildings globally, I guess I should say. Now there's things like here. No, I do not have enough research teams. Or no, that's just because I can't keep going. Let's see, where is one? So like this one, I can get a 3rd research team. I have to get to the 3rd island and build a research center on that 3rd island, and then I'll have 3 research centers and be able to buy this upgrade. The secret mission island gives me a research center that doesn't count towards this amount. So no, the secret missions are cool, but they don't help globally like the other islands do. So now that I have a bit more money, I'm going to go ahead and get 2 Yungosauruses. Go ahead and turn this back on. That way they're not starving when they come out.
I'll keep this brief. There's a new contract.
This is an easy one.
Review it.
No guest fatalities.
One of the best ways to keep guests safe is to be able to
Fewer
accurately
than
predict how
3.
the dinosaurs
So I
will
can allow
respond to
2
certain
guests to
situations.
die from carnivores getting out, but no more than that. Now the nice thing with improved output 2, so I have like outage protection 1 right now, which is protecting me 10%. The first improved output only gives me a 5% risk. The second one gives me a 10% risk, which is actually offset by this outage protection 1. So it kind of works out nicely that way. Let's go like that. And that. Yeah, the right one, didn't I? Yeah, improved output. Yep. So I mean that just put me from 68 to 72. Not really that big of a bonus, just 4 more, but it's a little bit, and over all of my power stations it will start to help. So cute. I forgot what I was calling these
Closed out
guys.
that contract and met the objectives.
So let's
Best
go.
outcome possible.
Harry.
It takes a special kind of person to do this job and do it well. The security division is rewarding you because on Isla Muerta, you are clearly that person.
And run. And let's get one more going.
A contract just landed on my desk.
I don't have a Loro Titans yet, so I'm going to skip that. My facility rating actually went down. Let's make sure these are staffed enough. Everything looks good. Just except for the transportation. I guess this island's just being a little bit more of a stickler than the last one.
We are pleased to welcome a carnivores to the world.
The entertainment division is all about bright lights, and now, thanks to you, we reliably have them.
Well, I'm still waiting on the ratings up one, because that's just taking a while. I'm going to go ahead and do another science.
3 words. Contract, you,
Sure.
yes.
That one might sit there for a little bit, couple expeditions, but I'll eventually get it. Seeing how slow my money is, I'm gonna make another trip over. And these jumps over to the other island should be quick. Oh, wrong thing. Just because I'll be skipping all the loading screens for you guys. So let's grab this. It's 2 million to unlock it, but it's the monorail. And that will help me with my transportation costs on the other island. Ooh, incoming storm. That gives me a little bit of time, so I don't want to start the emergency shelter quite yet. Here it comes. Let's go ahead and open that. Now these storm defense towers do protect everything within the radius, but only marginally. So you can see reduces storm damage by 40%, to buildings within the radius. I can get a better storm tower later, but it's actually a smaller radius, but protects a lot more percentage. So I kind of keep an eye on things while the storm's going on. If something breaks down, I need to get a ranger team on it pretty quickly. If the power goes out for the ranger station, I have to manually drive, kind of like I did at the beginning. Most likely what's going to happen, if anything, one of these fences is going to get broken. Oh, viewing gallery took some damage. You can see even the ranger station itself took some damage. And my research center took a little bit of damage. And just, you know, this white symbol here means that it hasn't taken enough to be offline, where the viewing gallery technically went offline for a minute. But yeah, that's the storm. They're not too bad. You can see the comfort of some of my dinosaurs got down to probably 90%. And then it's just going up pretty quickly because they're happy. They're actually in a nice enclosure. They're fed. They're hydrated.
I've got a new opportunity with the science
Where
division
the
if you're
carnivores
interested.
are definitely going to be more of an issue. They're going to get pissed off a lot more. Start trying to break free. And then even when the storm passes, they'll still be agitated a lot longer. It takes a lot longer for them to go back to being normal and happy. So, hopefully I'll get some things to sell here. One thing at least. And I know I'm getting close to 1100, but I have to keep this for like 5 minutes or something. So I want to make sure I go well enough over so that it's not really an issue. Let's go ahead and make a couple more. I could make some more Triceratops. Let's make a few... let's make a couple Dracorexes. They don't like to be by themselves, so we do want to at least make 2 of them. But they should be pretty good with the Hyongosauruses. Most herbivores all get along with each other pretty well. Now, monorails are tricky. So they're not too expensive. I do have to build a track in between stations, so there is that. But I want to design it so that I can stretch the whole island. So I don't think I showed the island yet, but there's an area up here. That's pretty big. There's this area that I've been using, extends down to here a bit, and then there's a stretch down here, and these are pretty decent sized. I'll usually make an entire enclosure here, use some of the tall viewing platforms that you saw in the research center earlier, but they kind of do these long cones of view rather than the wide one that the other ones here do. But yeah, so I'll do, a paddock down here and have some viewing platforms. I'll do another paddock up here, and this is where I kind of like to do velociraptors just because they're out of the way. But I will want a monorail that can take me all throughout the park. So I kind of want to have a more universal, like I want to be able to go left and right at the same time. This is all hilly, so it's kind of difficult to find a spot to build. It's not right there. I'll go ahead and do it. Because I want my first one to be close to the monorail. That's part of what makes everybody happy with it. I'll put a substation in. And then we'll do another one down here. Let's see where I can fit this guy in. Actually, I think just like that should work. And then the tricky part now I need to connect them. Curve too sharp. All right. Forgot about that storm defense station, so that's going to add a little bit of an issue. Let's go here, here. There we go. So this should help, at least the transportation. Yep, 100% transportation. Everybody's happy because they can show up and go straight to the dinosaurs. And again, I should be a lot higher, but it probably wants me to make a hotel before it does that.
I've heard good things about the expedition. You certainly made the science division a star. And me. And of course you too. I'm not forgetting, just prioritizing.
Let's release these Dracorexes. So you can see for the moment I'm still teetering, so that's why it's not going up very much and has to reset itself. But these Dracorexes should help. I'm going to do one more. But now that I have Dracorexes, adding one more dinosaur to the count, I should be able to keep a pretty high rating. I'm going to decline this just so that I can take somebody else. I think I'll go entertainment for once.
I've got a new offer for you to review.
Not working on that dinosaur, so skip that. So I still have 38 available power. I have the potential to make a hotel right now. Could make it just right behind this monorail if I wanted. So, you know, the hotel gives you a little bit of dinosaur visibility around it. The monorail does too. If dinosaurs are in that blue circle from the monorail, it counts as them being visible, and your ratings go up. Yeah, I do want a central hotel, so let's go ahead and make this here. And then I need to go deal with that. Let's see. Bracken poisoning. Okay. No time to go to the other island. Let's get bracken poisoning. This one should be pretty quick. It's less than a minute. Check this really quick. Sell. Extract. Let's release you. Okay. So I can't auto-select this until the bracken poisoning is finished, but I can manually drive it, get over to him, and as soon as it's finished, treat the dinosaur. If I remember where the gates are. This is my first time driving into the paddocks in this map, so yeah, everybody's fine. Wrong one.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Did it.
The science division thanks you. So do I.
Ooh. From Sognathus. So I'm going to skip this for now. We'll come back to it later. That mission's pretty interesting.
This one will be a challenge, as it involves a dinosaur in ill health.
Dangerous. Dangerous sounding.
No more dangerous, Dr. Malcolm, than our normal research here.
Listen carefully. Did I hear something? Oh, yes. I think that was the sound of me arresting my case.
So with that mission, the main thing is I need to create kind of its own, like a separate paddock, where we accept a sick dinosaur to come in. We'll treat it, or like have to like research a new cure. So it'll be something like this, where it's like, oh yeah, Isla Muerta science mission. It will show up, and then we'll be like, oh, we need to research this, and it's going to take a minute to unlock, and then we need to go out and treat it, and then
Okay, that
we might have to ship it back. We might just keep the dinosaur. I'm not sure on that one. Science is getting a little high. I've actually completed everything for this island other than the mission, but all of the reputation bonuses I got. But I don't want it to go any higher, or the other two groups are going to start hating me. So let's grab security.
If you can handle all the chaos of the facilities and
Sure.
the dinosaurs, then really, how tough could completing this new contract be for a person of your talents?
That's going to be an easy one. So Struthiomimus with rating of 9 or higher. And I'll get 65, so it pays for the Strethiomymus. We are at the point where I want an ACU center. Let's see if I can fit this guy back here somewhere. Anywhere. Yeah, that works.
You met the objectives and secured a victory. I was expecting no less.
Getting close on velociraptors. So we'll just move Hash Browns over, so he's in the other paddock with the other Strethiomymuses. He would be fine on his own. He's not going to be lonely or anything. They're pretty good about just mingling with any dinosaurs around. But I like to keep all of them together. It doesn't cost too much to do this transportation.
You and I make a great team. I present the contracts, you complete them, everybody wins. So how about we rack up another win, huh?
So island rating's doing pretty good, or facility rating's doing pretty good. Could probably use some more businesses. Dinosaur rating's not too bad. I have 4 unique species. Still pretty low dinosaur rating, but that will go up once I have some carnivores. Let's see. Let's do another entertainment.
Who doesn't want to be in showbiz? You could sure help out the entertainment division with this contract.
Yeah, these guys are maxed out. Like that. Bit better. Aw. Hash Browns and Biscuit are socializing. Let's see. Where did that extra one run off to? There you are. Everybody's looking happy.
I've seen some interesting opportunities come my way since I've been here. Like this one, which I now offer to you.
Let's see. So I have a little bit to unlock the mission. And then I'm unlocking a toy shop soon. Doing this science mission will give me another research team. Not sure about the entertainment one. Or the security one. I think the security one, if it's the one with the velociraptors, it will give me electric fences afterwards. Or not electric fences, improved electric fences? Let's see. Might be able to see by doing this. Yep, security mission on Isla Muerta. Heavy electrified fences. I could get normal heavy fences now, which are good against some dinosaurs. But really, it's the electrified ones that make it so that dinosaurs don't try to escape as much. So it's funny, you know, they give you velociraptors and then, oh good, after you did the horrible velociraptor mission, now we'll give you fences that can actually keep them inside. Alright, that should be the last expedition for velociraptors. Then that will be maxed out. And I just have to get far enough with security on this island to get medium power stations. These are really nice. Besides just having, you know, generally more power, they're 80 instead of the 60 power of the small power stations. They have 3 upgrade slots, which means I could do 2 of them as upgrades and then 1 of the outage protection. And, you know, large power stations are amazing, but it's going to be a while till I get that. We're actually at a point now where we have quite a bit of money. So I'm going to start buying some stuff. Success rate 2. Get that guy going. Right, let's add some fencing down here. And first I want to double check my map. I think I'm going to make 2 more paddocks, come down here and split it in half. They'll be slightly bigger than these. And then I might see about moving dinosaurs, I'm not sure yet. I hesitate to make more creation labs if I can avoid it. Let's see what I can do. So I want space for the viewing platforms and some businesses to go here, clothing shop, restaurant, things like that. So let's go like that. Let's get these viewing galleries in. You know what? I'm actually going to go a little narrower. That looks good. So we'll put one there. One down here. Get some gates in. So I like being able to go between paddocks. Let's throw one in the middle here, and then one at the back end here. I think I'm just going to go like that. And then like that. If you move it just the right way, buildings will kind of snap onto the road. I think I just hit the limit of my power. Oh, that's a good spot for it. So now I was thinking of doing two here. I think I'm just going to do one paddock. So let's throw in some feeders. I want to make sure there's some water available. Oops. Decent terrain. Let's actually get rid of that.
Our entire operation, and specifically security division,
Put it here. I like having the water and the feeder within view. No thanks.
I've got a unique and challenging opportunity. Be warned though, this one may get a little rough. But then no one said this job was always going to be pretty, right?
So I think everything except the Draco Rexes can handle a pretty good population. Let me double check that. Going through this. Oh. It's weird that I didn't have a color for it before. See, social population limit of 12. This platinum's really nice to sell. I'm not too concerned about money anymore. And I think that's going to finish off the Velociraptor, so we might just end up selling that fossil. Velociraptor is complete. We are going to need Dilophosaurus, so I'll start working on that. I probably should have gone over to the other island for that, but that's alright. It was 2 million to research that.
This new contract could prove valuable to the security division.
Why are you guys all going back? Okay. Well, I'm going to get Harry, Hermione, and Ron. My plan is to move the Hyungosauruses into this paddock here. So the Triceratops, Struthiomimus, and Hyungosaurus can all run in here. They have some viewing platforms already, so that's all going to be pretty well set. This paddock is going to be for the Dracorexes, and eventually the Ankylosauruses will come in here.
Asset collection request received. Heading to pick up the asset. Heading to collect the asset.
Come on, Struffies. This last paddock here, I'm actually going to leave empty so that I can do the science teams mission, where they'll want me to bring in some new dinosaurs that are sick and needs to be treated. I kind of want to keep them isolated so it doesn't spread. There's also going to be a carnivore mixed in, so I'm not quite ready to take on the mission yet. Once I have another area for dinosaurs, I'll go ahead and start the science mission, bring the herbivore here, bring the carnivore to the other facility, treat them, probably sell the carnivore because I think it's not a very high rating, so it's not really helping me too much as a carnivore. But then the facility's set up so that I can get rid of it and immediately start on velociraptors, which will bring in quite a bit more money. So, oh, come on, there's just 2 of you left.
Our weather forecast has been updated. Storm warning levels have been raised.
Close the gate. I'm going to activate the shelters.
Señoras y señores, chers visiteurs, par mesure de précaution et pour votre sécurité, veuillez vous montrer le plus proche. Senhoras e senhores, como medida de precaução e para sua segurança, prossigam para o abrigo.
Come get gravy.
Asset required collection.
Let's see. Triceratops are pretty good. Yongosauruses are very good. They don't care about big population. I know the Struthios don't mind too much. Partly to get that mission done for security, I'm going to incubate 2 Edmontosauruses. I know they're pretty low. They're pretty low rating. I should be able to throw on no color palettes. That's surprising. Let me wait just a second then. Open these back up.
We apologize
People were still running to the shelters.
during our recent handling of anomalous events.
Let's grab a skin. Huh. There are very few cosmetic genes for Edmontosaurus. Seems like the rainforest, which is blocked by Isla woodland, which is Isla and wetland, which is Isla Interesting. So I guess I won't be adjusting their color palette and getting that bonus. Let's see. Well, that's pretty much it other than carnivores, so yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and incubate them. That will finish off this contract. 2 more dinosaurs being introduced should raise my guest count enough. I don't know if I'll be close enough to 2.0 with these dinosaurs, but we'll just have to see. Viewing platforms. So we have the viewing gallery, which is what I've been using. It kind of just gives you a widespread look at the place. The platforms just have this long cone. So it's not great for a lot of the paddocks that I've been designing. But when I get down here and I have like this big area here, I can just put like 2 of them here, and then they have a pretty good view going deeper into the paddock. It's not ideal, but it works. But I'll immediately shrink the Edmontosauruses. And get them down into this bigger area here.
I'd say that contract was a hit, wouldn't you? Isla Muerta's entertainment division is excelling because of you. So you're getting a reward on everything.
Request acknowledged.
I'm gonna say it should be able to catch them right as they're drinking.
En route to collect the asset.
Or when they're even just coming out.
Picking up asset.
They'll be hungry and thirsty when they get put down here, but they'll be right next to food and water, so they'll be able to take care of themselves pretty quickly. Toy shop. Let's add this down here. I keep on switching what games I'm playing, so the different buttons of how I navigate things changes greatly.
Transportation underway.
Yeah, I'll still go with my plan from before. I'll release some Ankylosauruses here once I have those fossils done. There'll be a little bit. Let's see, let's do another entertainment.
Here's something that you might find interesting.
Yep.
I did.
That's a nice easy one. And I can get a new contract every 2 minutes. So something that's also really nice about this one is that it's counting down for me that right when it hits 2 minutes left, I can go get another contract. And then when it's at, 0, when it's done, I'll be ready for another contract, and it will had freed up the space. So the no guests killed by carnivores is a pretty nice one. Same with the power outages. They're just pretty guaranteed contracts for me. All right, I think I'm getting pretty close to the end of today. But one of the last things I want to do is start building a road here. I'm going to build a Hammond Creation Lab right on the end here. Come back with a substation right about there. Power lines all the way back to there. Bring my road the rest of the way. And this is just to get ready for carnivores. Particularly the velociraptors. So I'm going to go to my enclosures, start researching the heavy steel fences. And then I want one more power station. So my plan with this is to build a double fence. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to clear all the forest so I can see what I'm working with. I have a pretty big area here, so I can actually make a couple paddocks. Only one needs to be really well protected. And at some point I'll be putting forest back in because the velociraptors want
That's what I like about you.
more forest
You
than
get
anything
results.
else.
Here's a new contract. I thought of you first.
Sure.
Every
I got
day
sidetracked
more
and
exciting than the
forgot to
last.
pay attention
That's
to
my
this,
motto.
but that's fine.
So I'm looking forward to lots of new energy around here once you acquire that genome. Even if I don't know what that is.
I'm going to do a science just because they've kind of been falling back behind.
Opportunity has presented itself.
And that's actually pretty good timing right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an electrified steel fence. Kind of come on the inside here. And we need to get a gate in. So the gate's going to go right here. And then another gate's going to go right here. Almost done with the heavy steel fence. There we go. Heavy steel. So the way this is going to work is velociraptors are going to hit the electric fence. They're going to be deterred from attacking the fence, but if they keep pushing their luck, they'll eventually be able to break through it. Then they're going to have this run of heavy steel fence. Now, while it's not electrified, it should take them longer to break through it. There's just nothing deterring them from doing that. And what I mean by deterring is, yep, that works. A velociraptor will actually hit this fence, the electrified one, and get shocked and actually step away from it for a second. Kind of look around, see what's going on before attacking again. Sometimes they'll move to a different spot on the fence and attack there. Where the heavy steel fence, they're just going to keep attacking the same spot. They're not going to stop once they get started until they're through. So the electric fence buys me time of seeing where the velociraptor is attacking. And then once they're in here, wherever they decide to go, they're on their way out. But it just buys me a little bit more time to react to what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting some forest back in.
Your bottom line is looking as good as mine. I'm kidding, of course.
I don't want any forest in the run because I want to be able to look at where the velociraptors are going once they've escaped. But they like a lot of forest, so I do want to put quite a bit in here to make them happy. They're just going to get a little splash of water. And then they're going to get the carnivore feeder once we get closer to being ready for them. I'm not quite there yet. We're going to build a viewing platform. And this is, let's see, put it right there. It's going to give us most of a view of the entire paddock. And then the last thing I'm going to add, where is it, is ranger station. You might be thinking, oh, you already have a ranger station. Why are you building a second one? Well, I want to be able to immediately respond to the velociraptors. While if they escape, I'm going to need my ACU unit, which is kind of centralized. I can, assign him to come up and start tranking dinosaurs. But while they're trying to escape, they're going to be damaging the fences. And a ranger station is going to give me the rangers to be able to repair the fences. I can shoot flares with the rangers, a jeep. And the flares can distract a dinosaur. Some of the carnivores will actually chase after flares. So it's just all designed to buy me some time. I'm also going to have one of the sick dinosaurs show up here, and then I want to be able to respond to them quickly. And because I put these gates in here right next to each other, I'll be able to drive through and get into here just fine. Yeah, it's all just kind of part of that advanced planning with this. And then I still have space down here where I can make another paddock for carnivores. I can hatch them in one spot and then move them over, kind of like what I was doing before. But at least this way I know my velociraptor containment is set. So with that, I'm going to check my fossils really quick. I'm going to get started on Ankylosaurus. Corythosaurus, Ankylo. I'm going to go here. I might get a Draco Rex or a Triceratops, but I think Hell Creek Formation is pretty mined out, except for Ankylosaurus fossils. Now that I've unlocked it, this area was red like this, where it's like, oh, there's nothing more here. But because I unlocked a new fossil, it reopened being available. If it's so like this one, the Frenchman Formation, at some point I'm going to find more fossils there. Same with the Morrison Formation. If I actually completely exhaust all of the fossils there, it changes to a different, it might just gray itself out, but it will actually say that it's just completely done, that there's no more fossils there. It's not going to be this red triangle saying that you need more research teams or anything. It's actually that you're completely done. So I'm going to go ahead and go here first, because I just want to work on Ankylosaurus. I don't really want the Corythosaurus yet. Eventually I'll get to it, but yeah. All right, there we go. Velociraptor team. And then
I know you're busy, but this
I'll throw you
opportunity
on
is
there.
just too good to pass up.
Last thing I want to do is a monorail. See, is there enough space here? Usually there's just enough space for me to do on this side of the... Oh. I can work with that. And then substation, let's bring you down to here. It's not liking that. Let's get rid of that one. So now this whole area will be considered good transportation to get here and check out the carnivores. Draco Rex we already have. Let's try another. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. Pretty good start so far. We're getting ready to take on the first mission. We'll do the science mission, which will be all about, helping sick dinosaurs. We'll go straight from that into the security mission with velociraptors and Dilophosauruses, and then at some point we'll get to the entertainment ones. Yeah, looking to be pretty good island so far. So thank you everyone for joining me. Just because I know I'll forget about this if I don't do this. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next adventure. Bye-bye.